Hello, McFluffy52 here, back with some more Murders at Karlov Manor action. Today we're going to be playing a kind of a jank deck. We're going to be playing a legendary Aristocrats Ratadrabik combo deck. We're going to be playing with the new Delney Streetwise Lookout card. Is a 3-mana legendary human scout. That's a 2/2. The most important text that it has is, if an ability of a creature you control with power 2 or less triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. So a triggered ability is anything that says when or whenever. That's typically how they're phrased. But yeah, this deck will be a little bit longer than normal because we have a sort of a combo and it's a bit complicated. We're built around Ratadrabik of Urborg. Urborg. I can't pronounce things. Anyways, 4 mana, 3/3. It is a legendary zombie wizard with vigilance and ward 2. So it's nice it has some protection because we kind of need it to stick around. We're looking at the main ability that we care about is whenever another legendary creature you control dies, create a token that's a copy of that creature except it's not legendary and it's a 2/2 black zombie in addition to its other colors and types. It's nice that it's a 2/2 because that means whatever clones we make with Ratadrabik also get the Delney additional triggers. So if we make a bunch of Shieldred clones, they're all going to actually trigger twice. So if our opponent draws a card, they're going to have to pay, well, they're going to lose 2 life twice. Or if we get a bunch of Atsushi copies and we sacrifice them to Bartholomew here, we'll go ahead and get that death trigger twice. Now, the main combo that I was kind of looking at in the deck is we have Atsushi and Blade of Shared Souls. So Atsushi has a really powerful death trigger. It's one of the Kamigawa dragon spirits. When it dies, you can choose to create 3 treasure tokens or exile the top 2 cards of your library. Now, the Blade of Shared Souls is a really cool clone card. It's a 4 mirrored in equipment, so when it enters the battlefield, it will create a 2/2 rebel and then attach the equipment to it. You don't get ETB triggers when you clone something with Blade of Shared Souls, but you still at least get to clone something because it says whenever it becomes attached to a creature, you can choose another creature, target creature you control, and it can become a copy of that. It's a May, so if you just want to play this out for a 2/2, you could do that. And notably, its equipped cost is 2. So say we have Ratadrabik Atsushi on the battlefield, we play Blade of Shared Souls, and it wants to become a clone of something, we'll target Atsushi, the Atsushi will legend rule, and we'll choose to keep our actual Atsushi around, and then when the clone from Blade of Shared Souls dies, we will choose to create the 3 treasure tokens so that we can go ahead and pay the equip costs. Ratadrabik will create a 2/2 non-legendary version of Atsushi, which we can go then re-equip the Blade of Shared Souls to that non-legendary Atsushi. Never attach your Blade of Shared Souls to a legendary that you care about. But yeah, then we attach it to the non-legendary, and then we legend rule, have it copy the Atsushi again, the legendary Atsushi, and we legend rule, and we can repeat that process. We'll generating a treasure token each time, and then we have a bunch of treasure tokens. You can go ahead and exile the top cards of your library. So this is kind of infinite mana, infinite card draw. It's not really card draw because you're exiling the top 2 cards, but infinite card advantage, and you can win a lot of ways from there. One way to win is we're going to be doing a bunch of sacrificing if we just loop Atsushi and Blade of Shared Souls with the Ratadrabik. Elas, il-Kor says whenever another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and then it also is a great way of gaining life because whenever a creature enters the battlefield under our control, we gain a life. So yeah, that's kind of the deck, the idea of the deck. We have a bunch of other support cards, playing Spirit Companion for some card draw and creatures to target with the blade. Sunset Revelry for aggro matchups, Deep Cavern Bat because it's good for just like interrupting our opponent's tempo, and our game plan is a little bit longer, so hopefully it'll help out. Welcoming Vampire because we do have a lot of 2 power or less creatures, and this will help us draw cards. And I think it will get copied up by Delney. We'll find out. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop into the games and see how we do. Okay, first opponent here. This hand is bad. We do not have any white sources. We drew both of our we're playing Plaza of Heroes because we have a bunch of legendaries. It'll help us make the mana for the legendaries. We had no white sources in that last hand for our Spirit Companion. Okay, this is think technically Selesnya Enchantments is one of the best decks in the format. Hold on, let me go. I was looking at this earlier. Untap would like to load. So based on win rate today, it is the 4th highest, with Boros being the highest win rate, Mono Red being the 2nd highest win rate. Wow, Boros Convoke took over the highest win rate. That's crazy. Yeah, this Jukai Naturalist is generally a thing that you have to remove on site, so I think we might just lose to the absolute value train that's going to go on from Selesnya Enchantments over here. But and then yeah, Boros 56.4, Mono Red 56.1, Jeskai Control 55.4, Selesnya Enchantments 55.3. I could trade with the Spirit Companion, but rather block the other Jukai Naturalist if they're gonna play another thing that's possible to block. This is a really bad matchup because their opponent doesn't even have like normal removal. They have exile based removal with the ossification, so we're not gonna get the death triggers unless we trade in combat. I'm not gonna block this actually. Try and keep her at Atsushi. They might ossify it. Okay, they did not go for the ossification afterwards, which would have been brutal. No attacks. We really have to see if we can survive. I don't think it's looking good, but speaking about meta, I was looking at I was trying to record a different version of this deck, and it did not. We were not. We went like 2 and 5, and so I've come back, tried to make some changes, and see if we can pull ahead here, but or like actually win a game. What is our opponent up to? A whole lot of nothing. It's weird that they just randomly gave us card advantage, and why the hell are they playing Sunfall? I am so confused. But yeah, I was looking at the colors, and I was looking at the mono colors. I normally select the mono colors. I can look at all the win rates. Alright, Plaza of Heroes. Probably want one of these up and ready to go to protect our creatures. I don't know why our opponent was playing Sunfall there. This seems really wrong for a enchantments deck to be playing Sunfall. Maybe they have like Case of the Hothouse or whatever it is. I think we just block here. We don't really mind the Delney dying. We're gonna get a 2/2 version of it. 2/2 zombie token version. And go ahead, cycle the Triumph to try and draw into something. My goodness, 24 lands, and then I had like several games where I got stuck on 3 lands. Play out a swamp. No attacks. Pass. Their opponent gonna Sunfall again? That would blow my mind. I need the opponent to be doing stuff so I can actually look at the stats page that I wanted to. Alright, this will draw us 2 cards because we have Delney. Assuming that, you know, it resolves and stuff. I'm gonna put the draw first. I don't think it really matters, but just in case it does. Sunset Revelry, not bad. What was our opponent got? Land? Show us. Is it a removal spell? Another Calyx. Calyx? Calyx. English is hard. Play that. We're gonna go shields down if I play the Sunset Revelry, so I'll go ahead and wait. I think we can swing in with the last il-Kor. If it dies, we get a copy of it. Not too upset by that. Gaining on life here. It's a land. I don't know what our opponent's doing. I'm thankful that this is the opponent we ran into, though, I will say. We can play this, try and gain some life, draw a card. I don't think it actually draws me a card. Our opponent has actually nothing in their hand. And slowly peck away at their life totals. I don't know why they haven't like crewed their 5/5 token and swung in with it, but that's problematic. Funny, I've removed Lorna the Third Path out of this deck, which is probably a mistake. Or at least removing all of them out of the deck, probably a mistake. Does this allow them to make a copy of the Hollowed Haunting? I might be a little slow in the head. Okay, we lose. Ah, perfect. Ratadrabik is actually kind of handy here. Being able to Legend Ruler Ratadrabik. It is concerning though that they might they lose 2 life because it double triggers because we have Delney. And then the bats. Yeah, the 5/5 they could crew. So we could have still attacked in Ratadrabik, let it die, get 2 more Ratadrabiks. Okay. We're just going to use Hero's Plaza of Hero. Wait for them to pay it. And make our Ratadrabik indestructible and hexproof. Yeah, sounds good. Delney, sure, why not? We still have mana for Plaza of Heroes again, so gain some life. Alright. What do I want to swing in with is my question. Bat is kind of a solid swing. Swing in with Ratadrabik if we don't mind losing it, which I think I'm fine with at this point. It helps us maybe like drain them some life. So. They lose like a significant portion of life. We get 2 more Ratadrabiks. We gain a significant portion of life. What we need is like a Bartholomew. Bartholomew ends the game right here, right now. This Bartholomew allows us to sacrifice our creatures, which will allow us to trigger our... It's scary, but still far from dead. Can Plaza Heroes a legendary if they plan to get rid of it? You're gonna legend rule their Calyx to make their things big, but they don't get to keep their flying and vigilance. They just get the counters. I don't think they're swinging with Calyx, so they don't want it to die to the Elas il-Kor. Sure. Cast blockers. Go in these 2. Create a bunch of non-legendary copies of them, I think, is the plan. Now, I think I should be considerate of how I order these triggers. What is this? What is this copying? Can I see what they're copying? That should go to the front. I don't actually know if it matters too much, but we'll maximize the triggers we get if we put these to the front, I think. Holy crap, this is way too many triggers to think about. Alright, well, that's good enough. We tried. It's 27 triggers. Nah, I can't be. I can't be perfect about how I ordered them, I guess. We're gonna gain so much life. Oh, did I crash arena? Oh, sorry, I clicked out of the game, so it... Where do you have to be, like, hold on. Come on. Hey, I'm not roping, it's the game, alright? Leave me alone. I think we managed to get our Delney triggers towards the front, so now we're gonna gain like 200 life. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad we got this opponent. After going like 2 and 5. I think the changes we made to the deck may have helped some. But yeah, I don't think we can order triggered abilities. We're against the clock right now. Oh my god. 50 more life to gain. If I lose this game because like time, I'm gonna lose my mind. Come on. 59 triggers now. But we're not even playing like Mondrak. We're not even making that many tokens. It's not even that many triggers. We only gained 300 life. Come on. Okay, I regret ordering the triggers. This was a bad idea. We're literally too many. Oh god. I'm so glad I played this deck though. Oh my god. Delney works so good with the Ratadrabik clones and Elas il-Kor. The problem is it works a little too good with Elas il-Kor. I wish Elas il-Kor was just the second half. Or like I wish you could turn it on and off. And just like let me win the game, but don't make me lose the game because the client can't process the madness. Oh, we're gonna lose. We're running out of time. We just need one creature to die and they insta-gone. Oh yeah. One creature dies, they're dead. We'll literally like full swing this next turn. And I think we win. This is their turn. We're roping out on their turn. Because we have too many life gain triggers. Oh, Ratadrabik never fails to break the game. Oh my god, we're gonna run out of time. We have like one rope left. Come on, you can process this. It's only like another 300 life we gain. Like that's 100 life. Was this our opponent's plan all along to make us lose to the... Come on. I'm doing nothing. I'm doing nothing. Please. 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 Come on. Come on. Alright. Timers paused. Okay, okay. We're getting through the triggers fast. It's this last one. We're on the last one. We're on the last one. Please, please, please. Please. No, it wasn't the last one. Okay, this is... Oh, no, 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 no. Please, please, please. Don't make me lose the game because you can't handle your own game. There's not even like... What? No, please. No, please. Okay, I think it's gonna just remove all the triggers from the stack and it will pass to us, hopefully. Please just... Please? I broke the game. Oh my god. I don't think we have to worry about our life total here that much. I want to win. That's the problem with too many il-Kor is they see each other enter the battlefield and then you gain like 1 trillion life before the game breaks. It's gonna pause. It's gonna be game draw. Just want to make sure, like, I'm gonna click full control, so hopefully we get like some time on our turn. Opponent might be gone. I'm not gonna lie, I would understand that. We get like a pause on my main, something like that. Please let me play the game. Our opponent may have lagged out. Okay. I'm gonna pause here just in case our opponent is gone. We're in. Oh no, this is gonna trigger way too many times. Please don't do that. I just wanted to play a card. Oh god, this was a terrible idea. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing each of these 14 triggers individually? Okay. If any of our creatures died, they would take like 20 life. Straight up. Actually, no, it would be way more than that. It would be like 100 plus. That was a fun game. But hold on, we had 12 of these, each of those being doubled up 13 times, or triggering an additional 13 times. So 12 plus 13, or like 14 times 12. Whatever that is. That is like 180 or 196 or something. So yeah, that's pretty good. If a creature died, they would take 196 damage. All right. Hopefully we don't break the game this time. 12 times 14. I have a calculator. Oh, 168. I can't do math. Don't. Like, the calculator exists for a reason. That's my hot take. I know what 12 times 12 is. 144. 12 times 14. That was not in my times tables when I was a kid. Oh gosh, it's Izzet pirates are actually gonna die. Unironically, I'm a little concerned. They emptied their hand though. We're never gonna get full value out of the sunset in terms of drawing a card. It's probably okay. Probably okay. Whenever a pirate you control attacks, target creature can't block. Annoying. Izzet pirates actually has like a positive win rate. Believe it or not. Play Sadistic Pilgrim, il-Kor, and the pass. Bye bye, il-Kor. Become treasure. I'm gonna make one of their tokens a treasure. It's like the Kaldheim treasure, I thought. Or not the Kaldheim, Adventures in Secret. The Lair. The Dungeon and Dragons original set. This is not good. Opponent is pirating all over us. Oh. Oh. Not actually that strong. And they're, I think the correct move is to play out this. Gain some life. Put up like soul partition. I don't think there's a single way we get back into this game, but we can try. Because you can only choose like one that has been chosen this turn, so you can't get like double value out of this. That is an artifact. Interesting. Gleaming Gildrake. Or Geardrake. I like this card. It's a cool card, but it's not a pirate. Pirate. They only all their pirates are already on the battlefield, I feel like. Oops. Probably should have sold partitioned first. Green treasure. Exile top card. Pass the blockers. Block 3 damage. So if I plan to exile anything, probably should exile breaches. Make them replay it. Has a lot of tokens on your Geardrake. That is a massive Geardrake. Soul or Sunset Revelry again. Round 2. Fight. Breaches. Yowzer. Poor human. He just wanted to have a party. Got his pumpkin ready and everything. Your Drake big. Are there more than one Drake in standard? Drake tribal? Guess there's... Are there any shapeshifters in standard? I don't actually know. Goodbye, human. You were... you fought well. Headsail Larcenist. I don't know if I've played this card before. I don't even know how many copies of it I have. That will do. Boom. Disco Discoordinate. That is a cool name. Keep we go first. Okay, maybe I should mulligan if we go first, because less likely to draw into another land. I should have mulliganed. It's Boros. Maybe it's not, but it still could be. And I did not draw an untapped land. Nor did I draw a land. Alright. Good boy is gonna have to be the goodest of boys and find us a land. Are you gonna blow up your Skrelv? Nope. Sweet, we found a land. Playing like a turn behind now though. White, or they're gonna play Tybalt's Trickery and counter our Spirited Companion. Hello? Our opponent full roped out. Completely full rope. And it might be happening again. Okay, I think they've returned from taking their nap. Power nap in the middle of your Boros game. Oh, wait, we're a Boros life gain deck? Strange. I guess you have the Helix. But just play Orzhov life gain. It's like 10 times better. Just play like Deep Cavern Bat and screw over your opponents. Do it all. Do it all. Yo, hello. This deserves a your go at this point. I'm sorry, but you like full roped out when I played Spirit Companion, and you're just a little wild. Nothing that I wanted to do with one red. They might not be that much of a burn deck, which is like the best thing that red does, to be honest. There's cheap one, play with a fire, lightning strike. Pretty helpful. Weird. Alright, we'll draw 2 cards, hopefully. Because the Spirit Companion will trigger the Welcoming Vampire. Yo! You know, honestly, I think I'm just gonna Deep Cavern Bat, see what our opponent's actually trying to do here. It's in our best interest. Lauren's Escape, Monster's Rage. Yeah, I'm good, Chief. Not particularly interested in getting hit with their spell. Need to get Ratadrabik down, and then get Atsushi down. We need to survive 3 turns, basically. Ooh, double strike. Gross. Weird. I will kill the Skrelv, maybe? Nah. Not worth. I would like to draw some stuff. It would have been really nice to find a last il-Kor. Also a land, you know. Keep playing those. It's generally pretty good. Okay. We'll play the tap land and then we'll soul partition their Voice of the Blessed when they go to attack in. Oh wait, they can give it hexproof. Their Skrelv is tapped out though. You know what I might soul partition? The Yo, let me check the Lauren's Escape. Target artifact or creature. We'll just soul partition the roll. Can't protect that. Oh, do they blow their protection on the Voice of the Blessed? That'd be hilarious. Do they not notice that we're going for the roll? Awesome. So now they can't trample over. We're more okay. Though they do have a double striking and they can give things unblockable with Skrelv. That is a problem I forgot about, Skrelv being broken. Skrelv gives unblockable to a particular color. Gaining life, gaining life. What we need. Yeah, last il-Kor would have gone a long way early on in this game. White. Block the double striker. Do we trade the other stuff down? I don't know. We're never going to be able to block the Voice of the Blessed at this rate. No, we can soul partition it. Just play Ratadrabik, soul partition the Voice of the Blessed. Then all we have to worry about is the Cacophony Scamp. I think we like that. I mean, obviously the Twin Blade Geist could get big as well, but This means we're liable to comboing off next turn. And since they're tapped out, we'll go ahead and Soul Partition the Voice of the Blessed while the Skrelv is tapped, so they can't protect it. Swing in with Cavern Bat, gain a life. And we don't really care about the Welcoming Vampire here. We'll draw us a card when we play Atsushi and then sacrifice, or like do some sacrificing shenanigans. Hopefully our opponent isn't going for our Ratadrabik here. So next turn we combo. Really strange decks our opponents are playing. I mean, we almost lost to them, but we are also playing something special, to put it lightly. As Ward 2. Did you draw a removal spell? That's a Voice of the Blessed getting shocked out. Now they can't remove Ratadrabik unless they have like a pump spell and we choose to block. We will block the Twin Blade Geist with our Welcoming Vampire. I think. I mean, we can just die here. If they have a pump spell, just give it unblockable. Yep, that means it's unblockable. Block the Scamp with our Vampire, and then if they have a pump spell, we die. It's just how it goes. Okay, they did not have a pump spell. We potentially win the game here. Monstrous Rage. Yeah, that's not going to do anything this turn. Alright, we're against the clock. Let's move fast. Play Atsushi. Please don't screw up my manas. It did not screw up my manas. Thank you. Play out a Blade of Seared Souls. It creates a 2/2. We gotta move fast here. Target the Atsushi. Keep the original Sushi. Yes, I would like that to happen. Create some treasures. We'll draw the card from Welcoming Vampire. It is okay. Alright. Equip this to this. Auto pay. Target this. Copy, yes. This one. Create the treasure tokens. Target this. Auto pay. Copy this. Confirm. Keep this. The music stopped. I'm not fixing it. We're in the zone here. I'm not. Target this. Copy this. Confirm it. This is fully infinite. We should win the game here. We're just take action. So there's a reason why I play Arena. I'm not very dexterous. Alright. Yo. Yes, play this. Play this. Opponent. We actually might make our opponent rope out at this rate. Take action. Keep this one. Want treasures. Yo. Opponent. Pass Prio. Pass Prio. You guys gonna fix the music now? Yes, I'm still here. Thank you. Music. Alright, target the Welcoming Vampire. This should speed up the process now that we have Bartholomew. Target the Welcoming Vampire. Target Ratadrabik. Yes. Keep the original. It's fine. Create a copy. Now we get... Never target the original. Oh my god, I almost screwed up. Shut up. Concession is always an option. Play Bartholomew. Should make things easier. Sacrifice one of these to make it treasures. You can see how we're slowly making progress towards stuff. Hopefully, Arena doesn't time us out here. Copy this creature, keep the original. Gotta stay focused here, though. I'm gonna make a oopsie at this if I'm not careful. Alright, exile, top 2. That is nothing. Alright, target this. Trying to find as fast as possible, like additional combo pieces. Attach it to that, copy that, keep this one. Great treasures. Great 2. Plenty of treasures at the moment. Opponent has to do a lot of clicking. There is just click the double arrow at the bottom and it'll save us all time. Exile top 2. Come on. Opponent may have officially left. The old combo. I see online when people say, like, if you're gonna play a combo deck, I'm gonna make you play it out. Well, I'm trying to play it out, opponent. Just need you to let it happen. Alright. I think our opponent may have finished their rope allowances. So we might be able to keep the party going. Ah, there we go. Last il-Kor. I think this will speed up the process the most. Copy this, keep the original. Create some copies. And then we can go ahead, sack this. You're dead. I just sacked 2 things and you die. Alright, we did it. We comboed off and killed our opponent. Our opponent was not very happy, but hey man, what can I say? It's a difficult combo to pull off, and I'm glad we made it there. Alright, we're finally in. Oh gosh, it's a JS Avatar. This is the one for the road. The last game. See if we can finish strong. The games have ended up going quite long because of the all the triggers. Opponent's playing, well, they're Prowess. They're playing a Prowess deck. Oh my god. I don't think it matters what I take. It's gonna be bad. I'll take the shock because it's like the least optimal spell to have. Like, they'll have to use one of their play with fires to get rid of the bat. Or that. Good game. I respect this. The amount of like, if we had a single removal spell, imagine how their draw ends up being. It turns horrendous super fast. But you know, I respect the grind. I mean, I could probably waited to play it out, but if I waited to play it out, I could have protected it with the soul partition, but then we're still getting smacked for a bunch of damage and they're just sending all the bolts face, so yeah. It do be like that. Dear God. Just imagine if we actually had a removal spell. Yeah, sure, that's blocked. Alright. We can't actually play our blade. Oh no. Good game. Good game. Send the bolt face, please. Take me out. The scry. GG's. Alright, well that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing. Yesterday we played, or the previous video, we played Naya Humans. It was pretty linear aggro deck, but I think it can be pretty fun because you're going off with an Imp Call, Roaming Throne, Samut, and we played the new Sharp-Eyed Rookie, which is I think is a pretty cool card. I don't know if it's that great because it's green, and green's one of the worst colors, but anyways. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this deck though. I think we had definitely some really good matches to show. I don't think this deck is very good. This is my caution to you. I think I said it at the beginning, the deck is kind of jank. You're not going to be climbing with this deck. We did like win one, lose one, win one, lose one, I think in the course of this video, but the reality is I don't think this deck is strong enough for you to climb the ranks unless you're like a better player than me, which you probably are. But still, I think this deck is one that you can play pretty comfortably probably on the on ranked ladder and have some fun. For those reasons, I think it's pretty cool. Have a nice morning, evening, night, afternoon, wherever and whenever you're watching. Ciao.